and that was to go sober for the whole of October. Nightmare. And we managed to raise a whole £605, and it's going to go to the Whitney's Retreat. That's Pro2's chosen charity. Other shows that we'll be doing, you'll have charity buckets out for Whitney's Retreat. We didn't do it here because we know that Bangor community have their own wee charity, which is the night before Christmas. And there is wee tubs for the night before Christmas, kicking about with a ball somewhere. Anyone in the pockets of the members team, that'll be fine. And if you donate some if you can, then that's great. So right now I'm going to welcome out an old wrestling friend of mine, Ewan and Jeremy. Give a round of applause for Ewan and Jeremy. As I like to call them, Rowan. And I'm going to ask the show team manager, Big Bad John, to come in. And Ron, can you present Big Bad John with the cheque for all my hard work?
I won't take up too much more Ewan's time because I'm sure you want some wrestling action. I want to say actually the campaign started about 2 weeks too late, even though Logan was already doing the sober, yeah. So for 2 weeks I hadn't had the link ready. So the fact that we raised £600 right before the deadline for Sober October is just fantastic. And no doubt some of you in here actually probably shared it, liked it, maybe even donated. So from me, from Logan, and from everyone at Whitney's Retreat, thank you for that. Let's get more wrestling action.
So yet again, Kid Thompson's backstage, and you never know who you're going to run into at Pro2. And here we have none other than Aaron Jeremy. Aaron, welcome.
Thank you.
Can I ask what you're doing here?
Logan and I go way back. Quite often on the opposite side of the rings, but there was always a mutual respect there. It was the likes of Logan Stallman and TJ that helped build a tag team division, not only at other companies, but around Scotland in general. And I know that Logan's been sort of planning this for a good few years.
Yes, indeed. A long time in the making. Mostly
through lockdown, to be honest. So I wanted to come along and see how he was doing with preparations, make sure that his first show goes off, but also I've been sort of working with him in a different capacity in the last few while with Whiteley's Retreat.
Okay.
So as many of you might know, Whiteley's Retreat is this facility where kids who have their lives just turned upside down through travesties and illnesses that you and I can't even comprehend. Yes. So I've been working with them to do a bit of fundraising. So I've been catching up with them regarding that.
Yes, indeed. And I've looked into that myself, and I know they do great work at Whiteley's Retreat.
Absolutely. Like I say, the issues that maybe you and I go through on a daily basis or a weekly basis, we think we've got problems.
Yes.
And I'm being very human about this. We know everyone's got their issues, but the kids and the people that go to this facility are dealing with life-threatening and life-changing illnesses. So it kind of puts things into perspective. So the fact that Logan just finished a Sober October challenge.
Yes, he did. He raised £605 as of just now.
Yep.
As of Start the Fire, he has raised £605.
Yes.
For Whiteley's Retreat.
Yes, and in the link itself is still open, but all fairness, Christmas is round the corner. We're not going to be pushing that anymore. But if you find the link, you're welcome to donate more. There are some buckets here for your spare change, but it's actually going to become Pro2's chosen charity. So most of the things that we do on a charitable basis will go to Whiteley's Retreat.
That's excellent, and a very worthy cause.
Absolutely. But I hope you have a good show.
I'll try my best.
And thank you very much for having me.
Enjoy the show, Aaron Jeremy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Cheers.
Nitro Green, the current UEWA European Cruiserweight Champion. Here we go again! How many times are we going to have to do this, Nitro? Because clearly I've slapped you upside the head one too many times because your memory seems to be gone. Talking about the local blood tourist, talking about the local journeyman. There is nothing local about looking sharp. Looking sharp's been around the world more times than you can count. You've been talking about putting these scars on my head. Now that's partially true. But you see, Nitro, the part that I'll remember about that is looking death in the eyes in Copenhagen, coming back to that ring with my head duct taped together and taking that European title in front of all your family and friends, Mikael. I'll never forget that, because I can do it again, and I will do it again on November 5th at Pro 2 Wrestling, Start the Fire. And if you're at home watching this, or Unity Day, just sit back and enjoy the ride. Look sharp.
Kid Thompson, welcome back to the desk again. We've got Mark Billington versus the big strong man, Ewan.
Introducing first.
Yes, indeed. I cannot wait to see this. Listen to that music. You know, it's no secret that I'm a big fan of the Billington Bulldogs. And this is Mark. They're from Goulburn, Wigan.
Here he is, Mark Billington, one half of the Billington Bulldogs, who have been making names for themselves up and down the country, coming into Scotland, and I believe they're going to be going to Canada soon as well. So bright future for Mark and his brother Tom.
Yes, indeed, and this is actually their first visit to Scotland.
So he's got a big challenge ahead of him in Ewan.
Yes, indeed, the big strong man, Ewan. Fierce competitor, and he's fierce in just about everything he does. I've interviewed him myself personally, and man, he's a live wire, let me tell you. If he wrestles as well as he talks, crikey, we're going to be in for a treat here match-wise. Oh. Look at the thumbs down, like the Roman emperors of old. The screaming's not helping his cause, I don't think.
Interesting response from Ewan, who seems to have hurt himself already, kicking the steel steps. It has to be said, there we go, gyrating the hips, putting up the sex appeal of Pro Tuesday tenfold with that 200 pounds of ginger steel and the added bit of sex appeal in Ewan.
Yes, indeed. You know, I feel like it's probably the added bit that's going to get him in trouble, though, you know.
I think the more he keeps screaming towards the fans, they have no interest in him, and he hates it.
Oh, is it? Now, he's saying he doesn't like the fans. Now, he hasn't given them a proper chance there, I don't think. He still wants that adulation, even though he's just said he doesn't like them, though.
You can see Mark Billington sat on that bottom rope thinking, what is in the ring with me right now?
Yes, indeed. Let me tell you a little bit about Mark Billington. He's a very serious competitor. You know, he's not one to be taken lightly. He doesn't suffer fools gladly. Now, the referee deserves a bit of a cheer there. I mean, he's doing a good job as Martin, the referee.
And there we go, that sex appeal again.
I need to get some eye bleach.
It's interesting to see how calm and collective Mark is staying in there, and the maturity of Mark at such a young age seems quite apparent here.
Yes, indeed, he's only 19 years old. But for such a young competitor, he's been over to Austria, he's been all over England. This is obviously his first time to Scotland.
That's nice to see. Oh Lord, just making sure the ref doesn't have any illegal objects on him as well.
Well, you know, you've got to cross the T's and dot the I's and check the referee and, you know, make sure it's a fair contest. But it's only fair contest that we hold here at Pro 2 Wrestling. So you needn't have worried.
I mean, you say that, but again, we spoke from the last match, our vantage point we couldn't really see. After reviewing the tapes, I can confirm it was a low blow from Bobby Roberts to help him get the win over Sean Moran. And here we go with Mark and Uno Raw locking up. Now, it's no secret, obviously, you're a huge fan of the Billington Bulldogs, and rumour has it that you're going to be their new mascot, known as the Billington Poodle.
The Billington Poodle?
Yeah, is that correct?
That's a possibility. We're in talks at the moment. We'll see where the talks go. There has been names of Scottish Terrier bandied about. Mostly by me.
But what a moment for these two in the main event of Pro Tuesday episode 2. And great technical ability here from Mark, because he's just wrenching on that arm. Yeah. Transitions well into that headlock.
Yes, indeed. Got control of that arm. You control the arm, you control the man. He's got one. He does have to 5 to let
Uno Raw in a lot of pain, and then he just realises his arm is free.
Yeah, you know, I think he just likes to hear himself scream. You know, Uno Raw loves him some Uno Raw.
Great drop kick from Mark there.
Yes, indeed. He drop kicked him so hard he's turned him into a member of the audience.
And there he is, just reminding everybody he is the big, strong man.
Yes, indeed. He's psyching himself up here. Building up for another scream.
And straight into that headlock from Mark.
Yes, indeed. You know, it's that grappling that is so... what would you say? Oh, gee whiz.
He's so fast and fluid, and the technique in the holds and the transitions, keeping him in control of Uno Raw here.
Yes, indeed. It's that Wigan style, you know, with that catch as catch can wrestling style that's so prevalent in Wigan. You know, Mark just wants to get on with the fight. You know, he was born to do this.
What a testament to the roster we've got here at Pro 2. We saw on episode 1 Saqib Ali and Logan Smith. Now we've got 2 more in Uno Raw and Mark Billington going at it. And again, 2 of the brightest young stars in British wrestling. Uno Raw sends Mark straight into the pole.
Yes, indeed. And those posts are squared off. You know, as I said, time and time again, there is nothing fancy about squared off steel beams, Mr. Johansson. And there's nothing forgiven about them
solid
either.
Steel, and again, because they're not rounded, because they're not rounded, you are going straight into the corner. Mark just trying to regroup on the outside, and it's worth noting, Uno Raw is going to be going across to Denmark for Copenhagen Championship Wrestling on May 7th. What an opportunity for him there. Is he? Huge suplex to Mark Billington. Got the cover there.
A beautiful suplex as well. I mean, you do love to see those techniques perfectly executed, and I have to say that was a perfectly executed suplex. Virgin on a snap suplex, but not quite there. Not quite there. Oh, the clubbing forearm to the back of the neck. Oh. Shoulder right into that midsection. Using those ropes as leverage. Oh, what a splash that was.
Fantastic from Uno Raw. And it's worth noting that the next episode of Pro Tuesday, we are going to have that UEWA Cruiserweight Championship match between Nitro Green and Luke King Sharp. So make sure you tune into that match. Because what a match that is going to be.
Oh yes, indeed. You know, it's been a vicious war of words between the two men, and it's going to be an international incident, if you ask me.
It is, but look at Uno Raw there, the big strong man showing he's got the agility as well.
Yes, indeed. And did you notice how he interlinked his hands when he was going for the cover? Got both of those legs up. That's just perfect technique. know, if anybody was not taking Ewan O'Rourke seriously, that's a gross misunderstanding and a gross misunderestimation of the big strong man's abilities, because make no mistake, he has a serious amount of ability.
Ewan O'Rourke chanting easy there, but Mark trying to work his way back up to his feet.
Oh, the forearm smashes. Goodness me. The European style uppercut. Returning back with some of his own.
There's that fighting spirit of Wigan. Mark shot into the corner, up to the top rope.
Wow!
Lands on his feet. Fantastic from back Billington with a clothesline. Can he capitalise? Trying to get that Pro 2 crowd fired up to feed off that energy.
Did you see that backflip? That was amazing.
Incredible. Both men to
So
the feet.
athletic.
Trading blows in the centre of the ring.
Oh. Crikey. Oh!
Vicious forearm going back and forth between these two. Mark Billington getting the better hand of Ewan O'Rourke. Swings him into the ropes.
Oh, huge back body drop. Again, that is a deep cover.
Deep cover indeed.
Deep cover.
That was all instinct. That was all heart for Mark Billington to kick out of that. Again, making his Scotland debut. He wants to go away with a win here.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, beautiful suplex rolling through. Oh, twisting suplex. Unbelievable. Oh, Craig, I thought that would win 3 there, if I'm honest. That was a vicious manoeuvre.
I think just that power advantage of Ewan O'Rourke helped him kick out of there. What a performance these two are putting on in the main event of Pro Tuesday.
Yes, indeed. You know, the training that these guys do is, you know, some of the time when they're discombobulated, when they're, you know, hurting, when they're exhausted, that's when the training comes to the forefront. When the autopilot comes on and they manage to kick it. Oh, what a big strong spear! I got him. That was a big strong spear and no mistake.
What a performance. Again, Mark Billington, great showing in his debut here in Scotland, but when he's getting hit with a spear of 200 pounds of ginger steel, there's not much he can do, and Ewan O'Rourke picks up the big strong man win.
Yes, indeed. I've got a feeling, though, that this is not going to be the last that we'll hear from these people.
Definitely not. And again, on the next show, we are going to have Tom Billington making his Scotland debut against Stone Malone. And again, we've got that UEWA Cruiserweight Championship match, Nitro Green versus Luke Kingsharp. This has been Pro Tuesday. I've been Kurt Johansson.
Oh, hold on! I have to interrupt you there, Mr. Johansson. I've just spotted something in the back. I have to excuse myself.
Thank you for joining, kid, and thank you for watching Pro Tuesday.